Hoo-Hoo's Party. Hoo-Hoo the owl was very hungry. He hadn't caught a mouse or a rabbit for a week, though he had tried hard every night. Whatever should he do? He sat in his hollow tree and thought hard. Then a wonderful idea came to him. I will give a party, he said to himself. I will ask Whiskers the mouse, Tailor the rat, Soft Ears the rabbit, Singer the nightingale, Maury the mole, and Frisky the squirrel. Ha ha! Hoo hoo! So he sent out his invitations, and this is what the cards said. Hoo-Hoo the owl invites Whiskers the mouse to a party on the next full moon night in the hollow tree. He sent the cards, each with the name of the person written on it, to Whiskers, Tailor, Soft Ears, Singer, Maury, and Frisky. Then he waited for the answers. Whiskers the mouse was delighted. He had never been to a party in his life, so he accepted gratefully. Tailor the rat was always hungry, and the thought of a party made him joyful. He thought that he would get there early and eat a lot, so he accepted too. Soft Ears the rabbit read his invitation over and over again, very proudly. He had only once been to a party, and it had been so lovely that he had always longed to go to another. So he accepted the invitation too, and wrote a neat little answer. Singer the nightingale felt quite certain that she had been invited because of her lovely voice. I expect they will ask me to sing, she thought. That will be nice, for they will all praise my beautiful voice. So she accepted too, and sent her answer along that same day. Maury the mole had been to hundreds and hundreds of parties, and he felt certain that he had another one on the same night. But when he looked in his notebook to see, he found that he hadn't. So he decided that he would go, and he scribbled an answer at once. Frisky the squirrel read Hoo-Hoo's card carefully. Then he read it again. Then he read it for a third time. He didn't like Hoo-Hoo, and he felt quite certain that Hoo-Hoo didn't like him. Why, then, had he been asked to Hoo-Hoo's party? There is something funny about this, said Frisky, who was very wise for his age. I wonder who else has been asked. So he went round to find out, and when he heard that Whiskers the mouse, Tailor the rat, Maury the mole, Soft Ears the rabbit, and Singer the nightingale had been asked, he sat and thought hard again. At last he took his fountain pen and wrote to say that he would go. Then he went round to all the others and said that he would call for them on the party night, and would they please be ready before the moon was up? But why? They asked. Who Who doesn't want us till the moon is shining?" "Never mind," said Frisky. "You do as I tell you, and you will be glad afterwards." So on the party night, everyone was ready before the moon was up. The woods were all in darkness, and Frisky went quietly round to Whiskers, Tailor, Soft Ears, Singer, and Maudie. "We will all go to the hollow tree and peep inside it to see what Hoo-Hoo the owl has got for the party," said Frisky. "But we won't go by the front way. I know a little hole at the back, and we will peep in there so that Hoo-Hoo won't see us." So they all set off together, and they didn't make a scrap of noise. Soon they came to the hollow tree, and Frisky led them round to the little hole at the back, and they all peeped through. Just then the moon came up, and the little guests could see inside quite plainly. And to their very great astonishment, there was nothing to eat at all. Not a single thing. There was a big dish, quite empty, and 5 empty plates. "Good gracious," whispered Maudie. "This is a funny sort of party. Where are all the cakes and jellies and things?" "Shh," said Frisky. "Can't you hear someone coming?" The animals all listened and looked. And whatever do you think they saw? Why, Hoo-Hoo the owl coming into the hollow tree with 4 of his friends, all owls like himself. "Sit down," he said. "Our dinner will be here soon. We have only got to wait. I do hope you'll enjoy the party." The owls all sat down and waited. The little creatures outside hardly dared to breathe. They suddenly knew what the dinner was. It was themselves. Then one by one they crept away to their homes. Whiskers went to his hole. Tailor went to his. Soft Ear scampered to his burrow, and Singer flew to her bush. Maudie went to his nest, and only Frisky was left. He wasn't afraid of Hoo-Hoo, and he kept his eye to the hole in the tree to see what would happen. The owls waited and waited and waited, but of course their dinner didn't come. It had all gone home long ago. Then the 4 owls flew at Hoo-Hoo in a rage and pecked him hard till he hooted in fright. Then out of the hollow tree they flew in a temper and left Hoo-Hoo by himself. Then Frisky called out cheekily, "How did your party go, Hoo-Hoo? Did you have a nice time?" He didn't wait for Hoo-Hoo to answer. Not he. He fled up to the top of the tree and hid there in safety, chuckling to himself to think how angry the owl would be. So he was, and he never gave a party again in all his life.